Hi, JP Forney of the Movie Jerks here, coming to you on day 4 of 31 Days of Horror, the month where I watch a horror film I've never seen every day for the full month leading up to Halloween. And what do we get for day 4? Well, yesterday we had Pussy Cake. So today we're going to watch The Barn Part 2. This Halloween, no one can stop the harvest. The Halloween ban is now lifted in Helens Valley. And the sorority girls of Gamma Tau Psi place Michelle in charge of their annual haunted house. Unfortunately for Michelle, some uninvited trick-or-treaters from her past come knocking. Okay. I remember seeing the first one. First one's very ambitious, low-budget horror film, so yeah, hopefully part 2 is good too. So day 4, I'm watching The Barn Part 2. Thankfully, I watched the first film before watching this sequel, as it has a few surprises that will have much more of an impact if you've seen the original film. It's not entirely necessary to watch the original to understand all the events of the second. However, it does help the experience.
Special guest of the evening, Scoutmaster Henry. Thank you, Scoutmaster Henry, which, by the way, this rendition of that legend is his story.
The original film was a crowd-funded regional horror that became a cult hit back in 2016, about urban legends that come to life on Halloween. The sequel is an extension of that first tale, this time focusing on a couple of characters trying to move on from the tragedy that happened in the first film. That all being said, like the first film, this film is made by people who love Halloween, and it's made for people who love Halloween. We do get to see the return of our seasonal gruesome monsters. The Boogeyman, Hallowed Jack, and the Candy Cane Scarecrow. But this time they come back with a couple extra friends. A pigman named Swine, a demonic bird-like man named Screecher, plus a collection of zombies to boot. The Barn Part 2 is retreading on the same basic story as the first, with more carnage and blood-drenched gore. Now, while the gore and violence in this film is most certainly over the top, it's played for laughs and fun, with a campy alt-realism appeal. It comes off more whimsical rather than graphic or offensive. And for all the campy horror movie fans out there, we get a slew of cameos to please all the horror movie nerds looking to feed their nostalgic bug. I myself am always delighted to see or hear Lloyd Kaufman show up in a film.
It's just a Halloween pumpkin editor. Who's got some candy corn?
Get away from that! Don't touch it!
I would call both Barn films seasonal movies for me, feeling much more suited for an October viewing. The coloration, or somewhat off-color choices, reach a retro appeal while emphasizing fall colors like yellow, orange, and browns, and at the same time capturing the look and feel of 90s shot-on-video horror schlock. Part of its charm and appeal comes from seeing what they pull off with this low budget. It's ambitious, and the film always feels like everyone making it was having fun. And that makes for a pleasant Halloween viewing experience. And there you go, day 4 of 31 Days of Horror. This time I watched The Barn Part 2. What Halloween films hit your nostalgia bug? Let us know in the comments section. And if you're curious about other films I'm watching this month, be sure to hit the subscribe button for updates daily. And for more information about the Movie Jerks, you can go to www.themoviejerks.ca.